Hello, and thank you for joining us for the continuation of our second D&D campaign that we've been playing live over on Twitch. Each of these videos is edited down a bit to take out any of the rules looking up or just some of the shenanigans caused by chat. So if you ever want to kind of experience that as it unfolds live, come and swing by the stream sometime. We usually play Friday nights around 11:45 p.m. PST, sometimes a bit later depending on when I can get out of work. But that's enough of that. Let's just get right to it. You guys just camped? You guys had a long rest? You all rested up? You got all your health and your spells and all the good stuff back? And it's morning time.
Morning time.
Morning time. Cooking all the bacon. And we're doing it with some eggs too.
Did you multi-class into Bard? You should.
Everyone takes one level in Bard.
Morning time.
You guys all gonna sing and serenade me? Is that? I don't get it.
No. Please enjoy your morning before we get killed by
Excuse
a
me.
goblin crew.
I hate that it works perfectly.
That took all my brain cells.
So we are making our way to Shireville, correct? To talk to the guild again?
That is correct, yes.
Mm-hmm. Shall we pack up and start heading out then?
I'm
Yes.
ready to go whenever.
I'm eager to be as far away from this place as quickly as possible.
Yes, no.
You don't like the swamp.
Well, I would say it's more of the case that we may have killed a lot of frogs.
So what are you guys doing? You guys have sang a song about making breakfast. The horses are tearing into their packed breakfast as well. They're doing great.
Make sure we have a fine and hearty breakfast. Make sure our mighty steeds have a mighty breakfast as well. And I believe we shall make our way back to Shirevale and speak to the guild leader.
That's right. Nobody asked his name.
Okay.
It's only been a couple of days. How am I forgetting his name? Hold on. Let me rack my brain for a second.
It's because nobody asked.
I was gonna say, didn't nobody ask the guild leader's name?
Nobody.
Guild leader is good enough.
It's because Steve wouldn't let me name him.
He has a name. There's lore written about him. I'm sorry.
Listen, it's okay. I forgive you.
My heart.
Well, let's pack our shit. Let's get going before nightfall.
Yes,
Yo,
let's be on our way.
I'll help pack some of the stuff up and hop on the pony.
I don't know why my brain just sits there and think whenever your pony moves, it just doesn't have leg animations and it just kind of glides. It's stiff-legged and just glides along the ground with us.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why. It's just that's what my brain thinks.
Okay.
I'm never gonna
And
not
my
be able
horse
to
do a
unthink
D-pose
that.
that moves.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Those magical horse.
Too much on this game.
Okay.
Alright.
So you guys have packed up your shit. You've hopped on your horses. You guys are headed to Shirevale?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
That's
Right.
the one. So it is going to take about a day to ride back into town. During this day-long ride, is there anything any of you guys would like to do?
Can I? I'm just gonna keep kind of glancing around us to
Mhm.
keep my eye out for any frogs.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I'm a little paranoid on the frogs at the moment.
As you sort of leave the Evershade Woods behind, the croaking of any frogs sort of dissipates as you head toward Shire Vale. As you leave them in the distance.
I'll turn to Ebron. Do you think maybe we should have actually kind of tried to keep some more of the frogs alive, or do you think what we did was kind of the best we could?
I think that we did the best we could. I mean, they didn't seem interested in diplomacy.
Well,
Yeah, I need to. I kind of like look down at like my pants and my jacket. I may need to get some new clothes. I need to get some of this slime off. It is very fickle. It's not one to come out easily.
Yes, and now that it started drying, it's become even more uncomfortable.
It has a weird scent to it.
I mean, you guys did get chewed on a lot by some slobbery frogs.
And we're still wearing the same clothes.
Yep.
Yummy. Frog slobber.
Does anyone know if there's like a clothing shop in Shirevale? Do any of you
I
remember?
would hope so. I do want to buy myself a skirt. That'd be nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're getting pants?
We're getting pants,
Oh,
baby.
great!
Opened it, and
Whoa!
she's adorable.
I got it.
That's so
There we
good.
go.
Aww. Oh,
That's
that's
so
right.
good.
We have seen that.
I haven't
yeah.
seen this.
It's very good.
That's really well done.
It is pretty good.
Why?
Wizard hats off.
It's like, but then there's a problem. There's no pants in town. Oh.
Oh no.
Time to go on an epic quest.
For pants.
Your whole entire character arc, is just finding you pants.
We get into town to realize that none of them are wearing pants, and it's actually taboo, and they don't even sell them.
Did we have a faulty memory? I swear everyone was wearing pants before.
Y'all
just a
that weird
dream.
wearing pants.
I'm going to
Oh no.
take the ride back as an
Okay.
opportunity to ask everyone about where they're from and what brought them here.
Ooh.
So where are you all from? What brought you here?
I mean, who wants to go first?
When it comes to be a little shy on that subject, I mean, I hail from the little port town, Port Valence, just to kind of southeast from here. In all honesty, I don't entirely know what's really happened. I woke up on the beach down south and I started making my way to figure out what happened. We had some form of shipment, and that is pretty much all I really remember. Other than that, everything's been kind of, if you could say, going about Mach 10. But it's been alright. I've been enjoying it, so.
I
What
turn to
about
Alarin. What about you, friend?
Well, I grew up in the Ridgeback Mountains. Right over there on the map. And it's been a wild ride since. Ended up in what is this? Makria over here. A few months back, and made my way over to Shirevale. Just to
It's quite the journey.
it definitely was. It's definitely has been.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I admire your tenacity to travel that distance without going insane for, well, traveling.
Yeah, I enjoy traveling. Especially on water. This whole land thing is it's fine.
It's kind of boring. The sea's a little bit more unknown, a little bit more adventurous.
Exactly. Exactly. It's wonderful out there. I know you're probably thinking it's weird for Kobold to be, out on the sea, but that's a story for another time later. Maybe at some point.
I think that is an absolutely wonderful thing. I feel like everyone should be able to go out and adventure on the seas and experience the awe that it has to offer. It's a wonderful
See,
time.
I feel the same.
I've never even been to the coast. I've seen the ocean from a distance, but
You've never been to the coast?
Never
never down to
You
the
never
water.
did? Imagine. I haven't
Have
either, no
you?
worries. No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Nyla?
I am from the Feywild, and I'm here on the behalf of my adoptive father to find his daughter, but I'm also taking this as a opportunity to do some research while I'm here.
Wait, you're from the what wild?
The what?
The Feywild.
Uh,
It is another plane of existence. It's kind of hard to explain. Think of it as another type of dimension.
Huh?
is that why you
I'm not
were
crazy, I swear.
crawling out of a well?
You must have hit your head when you fell in that well.
I just kind of ride up closer to Nyla. I just put my hand on her forehead. You're a little warm. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm perfectly fine. Look, I didn't know
That
taking a
must
portal
be.
would end up like being down a well.
There was a portal in the well.
I don't know if it's still there.
I was
There's a
just
You can
about to
drill through it
strange
if
ask.
you want.
That is a
Are
I'm
you gonna
not
go
strange
going
well
place
to.
to
diving?
put it.
But yeah, don't worry about it. Just know I'm here for research and on behalf of someone.
Fair enough.
Well, if you say so. That's some research if it has you hunting frogmen.
I mean, you're
Is
gonna
it
earn
like
some
froggy
gold some ways
research?
on one another. What's up?
Froggy research?
No, botany type of research. I'm an alchemist.
Botany.
Oh,
Well, that's far outside my area of expertise.
so that's why you were collecting all that stuff on our way back to camp that other day.
Oh, yes, that's the exact reason why.
Do you have any strange plants or things that you can show us that you brought with you from this other realm that you speak of? Hold up,
You
Steve.
have
DM moment.
evidence.
Is like
I wish I did.
is the Feywild like common knowledge in this world? Is like the idea of these other planes.
I mean, the idea of other planes definitely is there.
Okay.
But it's and there's
So
definitely been people that have traveled like Nyla has.
Okay,
But it's
so
not
even
like
if we haven't like heard of it, it's not like
yeah,
oh my god, you're insane.
it's not something super rare. Like Nyla's the only one, but it's still like
Right.
rare enough that people would be like, oh, that's kind of wild.
Right, but it's not like it's like just because we haven't experienced it doesn't mean we haven't heard of it
Right.
or tales of it.
Right.
Okay, just making sure. Do you have
That was a
any?
good question.
Do you have anything you can share with us from this other realm?
Do you mean in material goods or
Yeah,
information?
strange plants or
No, I traveled pretty light. I didn't carry anything from back there that I didn't need.
that's true. I guess you
I mean, you
are
don't
familiar
have
enough with those
pants.
things and are here for new things.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, my story is relatively plain compared to all of you. I hail from the mountains as well and was raised there by my father. I think the idea for me is that all the adventure and excitement lays ahead of me instead of behind me. So we'll see where our path takes us.
A path yet. Un- a path. How would you put this? It's like a path that is yet to be entangled and has not been laid out for you. I don't know how to quite put that into words, but it is quite exciting.
Well, I can say with confidence that warrior frogs in a near-death experience has been a lot more than has happened to me in most of my previous years.
And thankfully, it won't be your last. You live
Hopefully,
yet
my
again
last
for more
near-death
froggy battles.
experience. But we'll cross those bridges as they come. All right, take us in.
All right, it is nightfall by the time you guys arrive back in the old Shire Vale. I think so. There we go. I've been really struggling with the city map, so I couldn't remember if I made one for this one or not, but I did.
Yeah.
We'd probably be like over here, huh?
There we go. I just realized that.
Yeah, we can just be here. We're dropping the horses back off at Cletus's first
Yeah.
thing, anyways.
That's fair.
Yeah. As soon as like they get back in town, the horses go straight to Cletus. They're not gonna. If you guys try to lead them a different direction, you notice that they just.
Yeah, they're on autopilot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole token.
And we got Tesla horses.
Yep. And as they make their way, they open the gate with their little horse noses, and sort of start to whinny, and Cletus comes running out of the house. Oh shit! It's been so long since I did Cletus. Well, hi there! It's good to see that you're all back.
Are you talking to
It's
us or the
cute.
horses?
Yes. As he hugs one of the horses.
Right. I'm moving.
Find that fair. Oh, God. I just started picking up Cletus's accent.
Cletus,
It's
you
contagious.
see that all the horses are in excellent condition. We kept them very, very well tended to.
I can see that they do smell a little like frogs though. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna have to give them all a bath.
Yeah.
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 That's strange that you would think that. We were nowhere near frogs.
We came from a swamp. That might explain it.
It might just be a general swampiness on them.
I think I got bit by a frog.
You got bit by a frog.
Now, the horses.
The horses are perfectly
Oh,
fine.
Yeah,
well,
better
they-
us than the.
You
from
now you
the-
didn't leave them to be babysat by any sort of frogs, did you?
Well, you see,
Because you know that Todd does not like carrots and he only likes his apples peeled and quartered. And if he missed a meal, I'm gonna be right upset.
now we left them. Now listen, Cletus.
My babies. You left my babies.
It was in the best interest of the horses. We didn't want to put them in any danger, so we left them. under the careful watch of some frog allies with very specific instructions on their feeding. As you can see, they're fine. Look how look. They're all here.
He does like a double. He did double checks, counts 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they are. You're right. And no,
Listen,
and I know that
I'm
you could.
sure if it was really that bad, they would let you know.
I will ask them in the morning, and I will come find you if there is a single problem.
All right, we'll be staying here, and I lie to him.
Just slowly start reaching for my
Roll
great sword.
roll deception.
Hold on. Let me roll this skill that I'm bad at.
I believe in you. Natural 20. Ooh.
Hot.
Hot damn.
Okay. He's just gonna kind of look at you and be like, all right. Well, I'll come find you if there's a problem. Then I'll see you all in the morning.
Tell you what, I'm sure we'll see you again before we leave town, and you can let us know then.
Oh, I will. Now, come on, Dandelion, Ted, Todd, and Fluffernutter. You've had a long trip, and he's gonna kind of take them into the stables and start caring for them, brushing their manes and giving them snacks.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeet. Oh wait, it's up here.
Oh,
it is
yeah,
up
yeah,
there.
you're right. It's weird.
What was this again?
Just sort of like the city keep.
It's the brothel.
No, it's not. Oh my god. No.
The political brothel.
Okay.
It's the most prominent building in town.
Oh no. This one up here is pretty great.
That's a small little church.
Yeah.
But yes, we're heading straight for the guild
Okay.
to talk to the guild master, and we're gonna get his name.
Oh, real fast on their way. Can we see if there's still people selling shit in the market?
If you guys roll through the market, you see that everybody's kind of like packing up their stuff because it's late. After.
Tomorrow it is. All right.
Okay. And you guys, how many channel points to turn the keep into a brothel?
Can we go to the brothel, please?
100K.
I'm saving up now.
Oh no.
I'm a quarter of the way there.
I'm like 2/3 of the way there. You can't do this. You
Like
can't
I've
say
got
that.
like 4,000 channel points.
Just have a turn
My phone
X
is
into
dead, so I
brothel.
can't be in chat.
This one's not available to the players of the campaign.
Oh,
Aw.
We're not trying to sabotage your campaign. We don't want to
No.
do that. All right, take us inside. We're going in. I'm going in.
All right, and you guys
Going in
go
too.
in, and you see different on how it was when you guys first arrived during the daytime. There's a lot less people here. There's a few people kind of going to and fro, sort of also coming back in. It looks like tattered clothes, and they look tired. There's a few torches lit, so it's still it's kind of dim light inside. We think that most people are asleep or not or away.
Do we see the guild person?
I look for the gnome.
I also look for the gnome.
You do not see him.
no.
They're a front
Where
desk,
you at?
kind of like.
Yeah. Does there appear to be someone else in command this time of night?
Yeah. Excuse me. There does seem to be somebody kind of walking around. They've got sort of like a clipboard, and they're trying to look really official.
I kind of approach them. Excuse me.
Yes. What can I do for you?
We have returned successfully from our assignment. Are you the one we speak to?
I do take care of the guild during the nighttime. So do you remember what adventure did you go off on? And he's kind of got like a list.
We traveled south into the swamp to ascertain the ascertain the presence, the status of an elf who was living in isolation down there.
He's just kind of flips through his pages. Ah, first timers. I'll tell you what. Why don't you come back in the morning, and you can talk to the guild master. He takes care of all the first timers.
Okie dokie.
That sounds like a
Sounds
good
good to me.
idea. Is there room and board here for us, or somewhere else in the town?
He'll nod and he kind of gestures off. And you see that there is some cots kind of in the western part of the guild hall.
Oh, thank God. Thank the gods.
One more question, good sir.
Yes.
Is there anyone who might know the best way to remove frog from clothing?
He kind of like sniffs and goes, it might be best just to burn those.
Oh.
I can just clean your clothes, you know.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Where the fuck was this earlier in our trips? What the fuck?
You never asked.
The excitement.
A magician and a tailor. Your skills never cease. The breadth of your skills never cease to amaze. No,
I'm no tailor, or else I wouldn't have a skirt right now.
No, she's got a point.
That's true.
But yes, I can clean your
I'm
clothes.
tired.
Well,
Does it
Been a
cost
long
anything
day.
to acquire a cot for the night?
No, you can. They're free to use, for members of the guild. And I if you guys were sent on a quest, I don't count you as members. Excuse me.
I
I don't know what it's
I
like.
kind of like look around and I spot like a place where there's 4 empty cots like side by side. Are there 4 cots side by side?
Yes.
Okay, I push 2 of them together for myself. Sorry guys.
Wow.
I see how it is.
I need it.
I think you just need 2.
Yes,
You
just
should
2.
be fine with 2.
Yeah.
I'll take the other 2.
Give me your dance. Gotta sleep outside.
I'm
10?
joking,
I
not
hand over.
big.
I pat. Would you like me to set it up for you, my
Yes,
lady?
please. Like,
More.
what your fedora? Milady. But yes, please set it outside. That would be greatly appreciated.
Alright.
I only take up 1 cot, so
And you can leave your clothes
There's-
here if anything. I'll just clean those.
I still kind of need my clothes because I don't want to walk around naked.
I don't have clothes and I'm not in any trouble. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Huh.
I go out here and set up the
Eh.
tent, and then I just like cast off all my clothes down to my pants, down to like my breeches that I was wearing under my.
Now,
Well, I'll just-
most adventure, like most packs that you pick in the starting equipment, have an extra set of clothes, don't they?
They
yeah,
do.
Yeah. I'll put
They have
on
a
my.
set
I'll
of
go
common
in the
clothes.
tent and put on my spare clothes, and leave my froggy ones just outside the tent, just in a heap on the ground.
I mean, I can clean those before you leave. Can I clean them while they're wearing it? No. We-
Test it on
Oh,
our
right,
friend here. Test it on
prestidigitation.
Varian. Give it a shot.
I don't know how big is one cubic foot. I
One
have
cubic foot is pretty
It's
big.
massive.
I mean, it's
Well-
a foot by a foot by a foot. It's just a
No, it'd probably take
cubic
quite a
volume
few
of a
cubic
foot.
feet.
Wait,
You might want to bunch them all up into a wad.
Yeah, like
and
What
one-
if I fold it?
Yeah, you
Like
could,
clean
yeah.
it then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, you could, if you do it on Varian while he's wearing it. Will like some of it will like it also count towards like cleaning out his hair too, or?
It has to be an object. It can't be part of a person. So you can't clean yourself.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, yeah, I'm gonna change. I'll just leave the dirty clothes in a pile, but I'll keep my I'm gonna keep the pack with me, and I'm gonna keep my sword or my hammer and my
Curl
shield
up in
with
the
me.
corner of a cot in the
Humans are 5 to 6 cubic feet.
inside.
Humans are 5 to 6 cubic feet. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because you gotta stack them up.
Yeah. I'll do the same. Once Ebron gets out of the tent, I'll walk in, change, do the same thing, and at least keep my sword with
Oh,
me.
I'm gonna offer rations to the remaining.
Food. I'll
We'll
grab some
get a
rations.
hot meal in us in the morning, but if you're
I'm
okay
fine
with
with
rations
rations.
for tonight,
I'm perfectly fine with it.
That's
Alarin.
one more night.
Okay, I go inside. I go back in.
I'm just passed out in the corner of a cot.
That works.
She curls up under the cot.
Safer this way.
So Nyla's sleeping outside in a tent.
Yes.
Okay. Where's Varian and Ebron sleeping?
I pushed 2 cots together for myself.
Oh, that's right.
I'm taking up one cot for myself as
Okay. And you guys all go right to sleep, or
Well,
I do. Yeah.
can I clean the clothes if they're folded up?
yeah, that should be
Alright.
fine.
I'll fold up their clothes, clean them, then go to sleep.
Okay. Soon enough, it is morning, or it's as close to morning as it gets underneath the upper tier. The magical lamps sort of get brighter and simulate I can't talk daylight, and the hustle and bustle of the town kind of starts to pick up a bit. The stalls at the market start to open, and people kind of start strolling in and out and around.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, a little early. That's okay.
Waiting.
You ready to get some warm food? Since we haven't had any for the past couple days. It's just been like ration crackers.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'll go get. I'll be back. I'm gonna go outside and if Nightly is awake or not.
Oh yeah, I'm awake.
Okay, you are awake. Awesome. You ready
I'll
to go
go-
get some food?
Good morning to you as well. Do you need clothes?
Yes, please. Actually,
I'll use a mage hand to like levitate them over to you.
thank you.
There you go. Can you help me with this tent? I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, I could certainly. Yeah, give me a second. And I'll help kind of take down the tent.
Okay, you just get the tent packed up.
And I'll grab Ibram clothes and go inside.
Okay. As you guys kind of go inside, you guys see other people sort of waking up, and more people kind of coming in as well, as the guild activity kind of starts to pick up for the morning. You see over in the mess hall on the east side, the smell of cooking meats and vegetables, potatoes kind of waft across the hall. People start to line up to get some food.
Oh Lord, I may need like a couple plates of that. How much for a plate?
If you're part of the guild, it's free as long as you're doing good work.
Oh, sweet. Sweet Dionysus. Yes, I will definitely take a couple plates.
Food, please.
Hell.
He'll pass over some plates. There's toast and fresh berries, hot potatoes, breakfast potatoes, scrambled eggs, and thick slices of ham.
I do
I'm just
want to
like
eat first.
scarfing down my plate as you guys like bring up the mention. I was like, oh,
Excuse me, do you want
Oh.
my ham and my eggs? I'll get rid of it.
Yeah, yes, I'll take them if you're not going to eat them.
No, I can't. And what's either that or I cast catapult on it.
I don't think a projectile ham is going to fare well for most beings
Good.
here.
All yours.
Thank you.
Cast catapult on the ham.
I'm not touching it.
Oh no, not the hamapult.
Not the ham a bowl.
I'll
Trying to-
also eat my food.
Trying to kill time until Bear gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So, wait, do you guys remember if we were going to get paid for this job?
I
I would assume so.
think we were.
If not, I'll
I
cast
believe we
catapult on
were.
the gnome.
Cast
should be small
catapult
enough.
on the gnome.
Yeah, that's
God,
fair.
if the gnome is small enough, am I small enough?
No, yeah,
Shall I
I
find out?
can't.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's
For
not the
science.
case. No, no.
That's not for science at that point. It's just for entertainment.
We
Alright,
could
I'm back.
test it out if it's
Welcome
if
back.
it comes to push or pull on that.
Alright, so Nyla brought my clothes inside. I kind of just like fold those ones up and just keep wearing the ones I'm wearing and put the clean ones back in my pack.
We got food.
Kind of like don my armor and I go gather up my bag and my gear and I kind of like walk up to them where they're eating and get some for myself as well.
Yo, same. Okay. Once you guys are mowing down on some breakfast, you guys see the guild leader sort of directing the flow of people kind of coming and going and chatting it up with everybody.
Can I see if I can steal just like a small piece of ham from Ebron's plate?
Sure.
Okay.
What is
he
it,
goes
a sleight
into-
of hand check?
When he goes for the ham with his fork, I'm actually going to use my reaction to do my interception,
Wow.
and I'll deflect the fork.
Oh snap! Okay.
Oh, fair enough. I was hoping you were still half asleep. Ever vigilant, I see. The battle shall be legendary.
You must be wielding a shield or simple or martial weapon to use this.
I'm sure a fork is a simple weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
a
it?
fork is a
Okay.
simple weapon.
Yeah.
That's fair
mean,
enough.
I mean, we have a fork and a knife. We can consider the knife like a small dagger.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'll try to motion over to the gnome and I hope he notices me. Senpai, ooh.
I'm just gonna yeet Nyla out of here.
You just
Yeah, just full on, just baseball pitcher style. Just
oh my
are you
What was
out?
that? What the hell is happening right now? Did I wake up in some sort of fever nightmare? What's happening?
He is dying.
I don't know.
god. All right. Anyway.
I see the gnome. I'm gonna get up and walk over to him.
I'm
doing
going
the
to
same.
follow.
I leave my plate there, by the way.
Take his ham.
That's your chance.
I've finished my ham.
I kind of flag the gnome down. Good sir.
Hello, we're back.
I apologize, sir, but when you gave us our assignment, we left so expeditiously that we never caught your name.
You made it back. I don't know what it's for. Okay, we're just rolling with it.
Good enough.
The name is Orin.
Orin. Sir Orin, we've returned from your assignment.
I can see that. How did things go?
Pretty well.
Did you...
It was successful, but
We didn't find a corpse at all. Well, I mean, the elf.
Yeah.
it was. I mean, the assignment was a success. Unfortunately, the elf you sent us to find is dead. We were able to confirm his.
No. Okay, so you did. So he. Okay, but this one said there was no elf or corpse, and now you're telling me there is a
No
corpse.
Nyla.
No corpse to be seen. But we did find his journal. So we did bring something back.
He's gonna turn to. He's gonna turn to Alarin. And he's gonna look you right in the eyes. And he's not much taller than you.
Okay.
But he seems like super imposing. And he goes, "Now tell me the truth. What did you find?" Have a good night, Silent. Thanks for stopping in.
Was a corpse in a did we know that it was a temple to Apollo? Or did we assume that it was a temple to Apollo?
Yeah, we know it was Apollo.
We found an elven corpse in a temple of Apollo. And a lot of what?
We found his corpse in his compound. Unfortunately, before we were able to get there, he had been killed
I was
by people
getting
who
there.
had been after him. We don't know.
Huff.
We don't know what they were after. Unfortunately, we were not. We don't know if they were after anything.
Well, you mentioned a journal.
Yes.
And his face kind of softens a little bit. He doesn't seem so imposing anymore. And he's like, may I take a look at it?"
Certainly. I hand it over to him.
Okay. And he'll kind of quickly flip through it and goes, I'll have to, it's quite long, I'll have to give it a read. And you're certain there's nothing else?
There's...
He was missing his hand. That's all we know. We don't know if they removed it and took it with them, or we don't. All we know is we found his body. His compound had been overrun by
very angry
bullywogs.
bullywogs.
But it seemed like
Everyone
they
with
had
them ate it.
little to do with it, and that they moved in after his death. Or maybe they had been possibly hired by those who were out to get him. But in his journal, if you read it, it speaks of him believing that there were people after him, but
I'll give the...
Lauren's just gonna be nodding this whole time.
I'll give the journal a read and send a word to the elves. It is sad news. But you made it back alive. So if you wish, you can become official members of the Gilded Ram.
I kind of turn to the others. Yeah?
What about
sounds good to
payment?
me.
I almost forgot. And he will pull out a little sack of gold and hand it over. Just here, do you go? good.
And how much is in there?
Should be 100 gold.
Seems fair to me.
I'll take it and I'll divide it up between us all.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna.
Good sir. I do have
Yes,
one
sir.
request.
Yes.
If you send word to the elves about the fate, the fate of their colleague, I request that we be the ones to deliver the news. I feel it is appropriate and part of our duty to see this story brought to a conclusion.
He's gonna kind of scratch his chin. I don't see why not. That would save me a bit of trouble of sending somebody all the way there. I have the letter written and ready to go later this afternoon.
I give him like a smart like salute.
And he turns to leave and he goes, "Oh, if you travel all the way down, you might miss the Midsummer Festival in the capital. Just thought I would let you know." And he's gonna kind of turn and start to kind of thumb through the journal.
I kind of like
Midsummer
turn back to the rest. Shall we make for the markets? I know that you get that Nyla was keen to last night.
I do have a few things to buy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else better to do right now.
When is the festival? You said we would miss a festival in the capital if we went down?
uh, the festival starts in 4 days. It usually lasts a few days. But the travel.
Did you say that we'd miss it or that it's on the way?
There's a good chance you might miss it. It's quite a travel all the way down to Elvengard.
We could take a detour.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking.
And he walks away from the group to go sit down and see what's up with this journal. And he stops before he goes too far, and he goes, Nyla, was it?
Yes.
Somebody, some lady stopped through while you were gone. Something Highglade. They were looking for you.
They were looking for me. How do they know I'm here?
He just sort of kind of shrugs and he goes, I don't know, but she seems like bad news. I would keep your distance if I were you. And he's gonna continue strolling.
Did she leave a note?
Shakes his head.
All right. Well, thank you for the information.
And you guys were headed to the market.
Yeah, I'm outside packing the tent up.
Oh, they already packed it up.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So once
I
we're
mean, you
outside,
can pack
I
an
kind of
invisible tent.
no, it's fine. Once we're outside, I gesture for you all to come over.
I walk over.
Yeah, I'm following behind.
Listen, I'm sure that Orin is trustworthy, but but the existence of the gauntlet and information about it, I can't help but feel that it's something we might want to just keep to ourselves, at least until we can find those who are close to Andor and are familiar with him or know about what this gauntlet is, and we can ask them ourselves
Mm-hmm.
in terms of finding people to trust it to or whose knowledge of it, information about it we can trust.
Is it because you want the gauntlet for yourself?
It's not that I want the gauntlet for myself, but it's that
Oh.
I don't know. It's just a feeling I have. I feel like it's something that we don't want word to spread about if we can help it.
And,
Well, it is intriguing. So I'm fine with it.
You know, even here within the guild, let's just keep it to ourselves until we can speak to people knowledgeable about it, who know of it already firsthand.
Right.
And that's why I was so keen to go speak with the elves ourselves.
I don't think
That's
about
fine by me.
but what if they don't even actually know that is? Or what if they were the ones that sent something to go kill him and try to retrieve
That's
it?
true. And that is all true.
No.
Well,
I
let's
mean-
start by delivering the news about his death, and we'll see from there, like the reaction.
We'll make that good. That's a good idea. We'll make that decision when it comes to it.
That's fair enough.
That, yeah.
Shall we head to market?
To the market it is.
What
Yeah.
exactly were you planning on purchasing?
I'll
Just to
just
kind of make our way over.
pull out my notebook with like a massive shopping list on it. These.
Ebron, as you enter the shopping district, you see somebody you've met before, and he hurriedly comes up to you. Ah, good sir, you're back. Are you back to buy one of my fine vases over here?
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, you see, previously I had need of a vase, but actually, I no longer am in need of a vase.
Did you buy a vase from somebody? Who sold you another? Who was it? The scoundrel across the street?
Well,
His vases are full of holes.
No.
Now mine.
No,
Now mine.
No, of course.
My vase. And he's.
No, it wasn't that. It was just that while out on our travels, we stopped by the home of my sweet grandmama, you see, and we stayed for a visit. And then she insisted that I take one of her vases as a gift, for visiting. And yeah, and I'm sure you can understand that.
So what you're saying is you need to buy a vase for your grandma. I've
No,
got just the one because you have to
she
replace it.
She
No,
already has so many.
but none like these.
She has so many, and she gave this one to me, and of course, like, you know, it's family. Like, of course, you understand. It's family. Like, I have my grandmama's vase. Like, your vases are actually better, so much better than hers. But
You would
you
talk.
know,
you would
I
talk
can't
bad
just-
about your own grandmama's vase. I can no longer sell you. And he's gonna like stalk off. He's upset now.
I turned to Varian and just like shrug.
Okay, if you went on about trying to sell you another vase for like another 5 seconds, I would have just yelled at him to leave.
I'll catapult the vase and you're fine. I'll do it.
Just like
Good anyways.
I just like I'm like, I don't know why I'm trying so hard. I just said no. I just like kind of shake my head.
Now for the epic quest of finding your grandmama's vase.
So you guys see all sorts of stalls set up, selling all kinds of stuff. Everybody's trying to get you to come over and look at what they're selling. What are you guys looking for? Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Of course. I'm looking for a spell component. Charcoal, incense, herbs. Stuff like that.
Okay, there is a lady selling herbs. It is the old woman that you bought the healer's kit from.
Oh god.
Oh. Oh boy.
I'll approach her.
Oh, back again, I see. I remember
am.
you.
I must thank you for your healer kit. It was very useful. I'll look over to Ibrin and say, can you raise me up so we can be on eye level? I don't like that she's looking down at me. Raise
I
me.
kind of like walk up behind Nyla and I say, "Here, I'll do one better." And I sit you up and I place you like on my shoulders, so you're looking down at her.
She's just like,
And then I just like cross my arms and like stare at the woman.
so that's how it's gonna be. And she's gonna kind of go in the back, and you hear her rustling through stuff, and she comes out with a stepladder, and she climbs up it. She's like
Why?
All right, Varian, stand on his shoulders.
feebly like standing there.
You got this. You got this, Ibran. You ready for this? Gonna stand on your shoulders. All right, let's do this.
What
Gonna
is- what is-
climb up on.
Wait,
climb
what
up
is
on
happening?
Ibran.
Are we
Lift up
actually
my-
doing this?
Do you want to do this? Because I'm 100% down for this.
Are we doing this?
I'm down.
Doing it.
I'm down. Let's do it.
You guys are
Let's
so
do it.
All right, I
so
pass
chaotic tonight.
Nyla over to Varian, and then I kind of like squat down and assume like a stance.
All right. On
How?
three.
Wait, okay.
One.
how
Acrobatic for that.
yeah. How big is Variant?
It doesn't matter because I have this.
It's true. I would
Oh.
say, I had Varian standing about like 6 foot 6'7" ish.
Shorter than Ebron.
Yeah, so he's easily in like a. Oh, okay. I have him sitting at about like 300 pounds.
Okay.
That's
But
fine.
like,
I can.
yeah, you can easily lift me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
6
can
foot
handle it.
6.
All right. So this, yeah, you guys fucking. Oh my god.
Like cheerleader totem, fucking.
Yeah, and she
Powerlifting
just
me.
looks up at you guys. Just look of just pure anger across this old lady's face. She's gonna reach up, and then she slams down the stall like wooden like window, a little close sign out front.
Oh.
I kind of call out. Listen, I can't see well from down here. Did it work? What were we doing, by the way? Nyla, what were you trying to do?
Asserting dominance, of course.
Did it work?
No, well, yes, actually. It worked perfectly. She's real mad. And she's gone.
What did we
I
agree
guess-
to?
I
Lady,
don't know.
I'm just
lady, come back.
staring up at you guys. It's like, what
Can
the
I
fuck
stand
are
up
you guys
now?
doing?
Yes.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll crawl. I'll climb
I
down.
I get down and I'll set you down.
Fine, you can look down at me if you're gonna be this way.
Have you? Now listen, Nyla. You know what they say. Honey versus vinegar.
I
What?
don't. What?
I've never.
Saying goes,
Well,
honey tastes better than vinegar. Now, do you want your words to taste of honey, or do you want your words to taste of vinegar? I kind of turned to Varian. It's like, is it something about flies?
I'm not going to lie. I have no clue what you're trying to say. All I know is just you are literally the bigger man there, or technically the bigger woman there.
Might we try? Well, maybe we should try some diplomacy.
I'm not
I
too
think
good
he's
with that.
pretty gone by now. But you guys can try, and I'm gonna just walk around.
Well,
I'll
Come back
politely
later.
knock on the shutter, gently.
And she's just gonna just hear from his. Is it that rabbit again?
I'm just speaking from behind.
Ma'am, I would like to apologize for our comrade's attitude. We are here to do business. I'm sure we can come to some professional agreement to make a purchase.
I'll deal with you, but not the other one. She'll kind of like crack
I'm gonna
open
turn
the...
to Nyla and be like, "Do you have a list? What do you need?"
Oh, I do, and I'll actually write down everything I need, which is, hold on, I forgot. These.
Okay. I take the list and I kind of just like slide it under the shutter.
And she's gonna stick her little hand out and make a gesture like out the gold.
I have it.
10 golds worth you have. 10 golds worth of the charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Yes, of course.
Make sure they have a brass brazier. Brazier?
Brazier.
Going to Brazier.
Do you have the brazier for the incense, or must we look elsewhere for that?
I'm just trying to see how much one of those costs real quick. This one is saying 50 GP.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Yikes.
So, well,
No.
let's just say it's like a list of like the charcoal incense. It just says charcoal incense,
Well, that's what I thought.
and then like a various like selection of herbs on the list. I feel like she wouldn't have a brazier.
If anything, I'll go look at the church. Maybe they have one.
I just take 10 gold out of my pouch and kind of like slip it one coin at a time under the shutter.
Okay, she'll take the gold, and then she will. A few moments later, she'll kind of shove the stuff underneath the window. You. No, like a
I
one of those things you
take
burn
in, I
stuff
kind of
in
lean
comic.
in the most like charming voice I can muster, which is I don't know, I'm not very charming. But I'm like, we appreciate you doing business with us, miss. You are most helpful to these poor adventurers.
I like this one. You
And I'm
can
just
come
gonna, like,
back
turn and hand
anytime.
it back to Nyla.
I'll place it in my own research bag, and thank you. I do appreciate it. Where's she at? Lady,
What?
I miss you.
What? What?
I miss your face.
I
Is that a
like
compliment?
I kind of like gesture for Nyla to leave. With us. I'm leaving too.
Just drag it away.
I grab you by the scruff.
No. Alarin, you said you were
Fine,
kind
let's
of
go somewhere else for now.
wandering
What
the
did
market.
you need those for?
Oh wait,
You'll see. You'll see.
realized I wasn't pushing down my push to talk button the entire time. But Alarin, you mentioned you were walking around the market.
Yeah, just looking around.
There are all kinds of shiny things.
So many
people trying to
shinies.
catch your attention to come buy stuff. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Not particularly. I mean, I could look at weapons, but I'd just be looking at them because they're shiny, probably.
There's not much as far as weapons go, but there's like
Okay, cool.
jewelry,
I will
vases.
go look at. I don't. Vases. Then I don't know how shiny those vases are,
You never know.
but I will look at the shiny jewelry.
Okay.
Because shiny.
You'll as you kind of make your way over to one. There's a man he's got sort of like a rug laid out with all sorts of different pieces, and then there's one that sort of catches your eye, and it's 2 silver earrings that are shaped like a familiar silver dragon.
Oh. Okay. Um, gonna. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, can I help you?
These are all absolutely beautiful.
It's because I only stock the best here.
And of course you do. Um, these earrings that you have over here, and I'll kind of point to them.
Yes.
How did you come upon these? Did you make them yourself? Did you?
They were crafted by someone up in the Ridgeback Mountains. I bought them off a passing trader who picked them up there.
Do you know the? And then I'll just shake my head. The name doesn't matter. How much for them?
For a finely crafted piece like this, it's gonna be 20 gold pieces.
I like cringe a little bit. That's all that I have. If let's see. Gonna kind of search through my actual bag, and I'll pull out 2 of the sets of silver cutlery. Can I, since they are made of silver, can I use these in a little bit of a trade? Maybe along with some gold pieces.
Well, usually I only deal in jewelry, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure you could find somebody willing to take those off your hands.
Great. I will definitely come back for those earrings. Like today.
Okay, well, I cannot promise they will still be here, but
Actually, you know what? I will take them now, and then I will sell this stuff later.
he'll hand over the earrings.
And I will hand over the 20 gold that I have.
Okay. I'll tuck the gold away in the pouch.
And I will tuck those earrings away somewhere close. Because Ridgeback Mountains was all that I needed to hear.
So while this is happening, what's Varian doing? Are you looking for anything in particular?
Not really. I'm mostly just kind of going where everyone else is going, just kind of wandering around. If they need anything of me to do and whatnot, I'm just kind of just enjoying the time in the market.
And what about Ebrin?
I'm following Nyla around, keeping an eye on her.
Babysitting the rabbit.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not the kobold that's attracted to everything shiny. I don't want to give up my shinies, but I need a little bit of money.
Nyla, is there anything else you needed after your...
Who would take sets of silver cutlery? Although, do the sets of silver cutlery and like the silver goblets and stuff have anything like interesting patterns on them?
Not really.
They're okay, so they're just kind of generic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna look for somebody to sell at least some of those too. Do the buttons have anything on them? Did they have like little...
I mean, there's all kinds of... There's different shapes and sizes.
Okay, I'm gonna look for somebody to like sell
me.
those to. Or who would be interested in having silver to make other stuff potentially.
Oh, excuse me.
They could melt the silver. I don't know.
Definitely not me trying to find my notes on the pricing. There we go. Okay. After, I mean, if you kind of wander around the market and sort of ask around, eventually you'll come to a trader who's willing to take them. Who sort of has like bits and baubles and all kinds of just different things laid out. It kind of looks like they sell a little bit of everything.
Okay. Does it look like they have anything like of particular interest?
Not necessarily. I guess it kind of sort of depends on what you're looking for. I think like the Little Mermaid's like room of shit. That's what this stall looks like. It's just like there's forks and buttons and corkscrews, and there's like a kind of a like rusty eyeglass, a ship in a bottle, just all kinds of random odds and ends.
Okay. I'll go up there and... Is it the...
The lady seems to be running the shop, and she goes, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
I have some silver buttons and things I'm looking to get rid of here. So maybe for some gold or silver or something.
Oh, I would be more than happy to take them off your hands if you're looking to sell them.
I am. I will take out... See, I have 15 silver buttons. I'll think about it for a second. I'm willing to let go of 2 sets of silver cutlery and 1 of the silver goblets.
Oh, for all of this, I can offer you 12 gold pieces.
Mm. I'll kind of think about it for a second. Is there any way you would be willing to do 15?
Now look here, little one. I have to make a profit somehow.
Hmm.
How much is it?
12 for 15 gold buttons, 2 sets of silver cutlery, or silver buttons. I don't know what I said. 15 silver buttons, 2 sets of silver cutlery, and 1 silver goblet for 12 gold.
As I'm like kind of like strolling around with Nyla, I see Alarin kind of like musing over these items, and I like walk up to her. Ah, so what's all this?
I was I was looking to sell some of the stuff I picked up on our travels. Some of my
Oh.
silver stuff.
Her eyes kind of narrow. Are you saying that this stuff is stolen?
No,
No, it's not stolen.
Of
No,
course not.
no, not stolen at all. Just abandoned items that we picked up from emptied ruins on our adventures.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right, there was a goblet in them.
One. Mm-hmm. I have one silver goblet, 2 sets of
Okay.
silver cutlery to sell, and 15 silver buttons. As I'm not.
I see that you're trying.
Alaren doesn't want to get rid of some of the
Of
stuff.
course she doesn't. I see
I
that you're
kind
trying
of
to sell
sense
the.
Alarin's hesitance, and I turn to her. Just be sure to keep in mind, Alarin, that out in the harsh wilds, wherever we're headed, when it comes to it, silver goblets and buttons don't make for good food or good weapons.
Yeah, but they
Best
can hold
to
stuff.
best to take what you can get for them now.
But shiny.
And I mean, to be fair, we did almost have someone die for these bits and bobs, among some other things.
Coins are also shiny.
I would
Coins
say
are
these
also
probably
shiny.
hold a little bit more value in them, and I'm gonna say that a little bit louder, just so the vendor can hear.
It is also the goblet of the Forgotten Kings.
What?
You don't know that? I'm sure they has good value to it.
Better.
Are you saying this to the shopkeeper?
Yeah.
Well, Lord.
I've got the whole game trying to get more gold.
And do you have
We
any?
found it.
Do you have any proof to your claims? What is this goblet you speak of?
Pull them out and show them to Nyla first.
All. Oh god. I'll use this.
Oh no.
Like trying to be discreet about it, make myself small. So he doesn't see like my mouth moving or my fingers whatsoever. As I cast this to make a small symbol on it. From.
I mean, you're the one that told her that. Like, she's looking at you.
Oh no.
She's talking to you.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Muttering to myself in my own language. Don't worry about it.
That's
Thinking. I do love thinking out loud. I apologize. And I'll grab the gauntlet for a closer look.
oh my god.
Rub my chin a little bit, and try my best to cast the spell on it to make a symbol of a Sylvan alphabet from the Sylvan alphabet. I mean, and show it to them.
I mean, just because it has some sort of strange writing on it doesn't necessarily mean it's valuable.
Melt
I
it.
mean,
What?
Melt the goblet.
Melt the goblet. Well, what use would a puddle of goblet have for me?
Just reuse it.
Reuse it, make something.
I mean, if it's
fancy.
something that from a previous civilization does not strike you as anything that could have any more value, something of a small relic.
If you can come back with some sort of something to make me certain that this is this object of value that you speak of, then I would be more than happy to part with a bit more of my gold for it. But until you can have somebody vouch for its authenticity,
I mean,
12.
do you want me to show you all the frog bites that I had to go through to get this thing?
Is it you Lost King of the Frog? I don't understand.
It belonged to a bullywug king that was forgotten in the swamp, and he went mad, and that's his goblet.
Hmm. I like the story. Having a story behind a piece definitely helps it sell. All right, you've convinced me. I can bump up my price to 18 gold.
That is fair, I think.
No,
Oh.
but seriously, do you want to see some of the photo plates? It's actually pretty deep.
No, that's please. Please.
Alrighty. I'm still doing one of the silver, so that's for one silver goblet, 2 sets silver cutlery, and 15 buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay, and she'll hand over the gold.
And I'll hand over the stuff.
And she's gonna take all your stuff, and you see her kind of like writing down some notes and attaching it to the goblet.
Well, thank you so much, ma'am. And I'm gonna put the gold in my pouch thing.
Okay.
Oh, and the symbol just appears at a specific time during the day, and sometimes it also glows with a bright, a bright light. Just so you know, it might happen. Alright, bye. Tomorrow it will glow. I promise.
I left a long time ago.
I'm going to the church.
Where did Ebron go?
Nyla, well, you're just like yeeted.
I think. Wait, Nyla, was there anything else you needed?
I'll come. Oh, hold on. Click and drag. There we go. I'll come back to this later. I do have an idea about our favorite shopkeeper. First, I need to go to the church to see
Oh,
if they got a
no.
brazier. Don't worry, I
no.
won't catapult anything at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of just like turned to Varian, like clearly like tired of everything, and I point a couple stalls down where they're like roasting like huge like turkey shanks, like turkey
Oh.
legs.
Like a Laren sized, like
Yeah,
as
sure.
big as a Laren.
Yeah, why not?
Like the giant ones
Yeah,
you
just
find
like
at
a
those like,
comically
festival
large
things.
leg of meat.
Yeah, and there's like a comely lass
So
like serving them up, and I kind of like grab Varian by the
Alright, you've
shoulder.
convinced me. Let's go. Come along. Let's go.
I'll run along. Oh wait, I gotta edit my character sheet with that gold.
We're doing that. I mean, good. I don't know what all this.
Oh, what strapping young lads we have here! A comely lass comic. It means beautiful.
Oops, excuse me.
All right. What is Nyla doing at the church?
I don't know what kind of haggling you guys are doing, but
I'm doing some witchcraft.
Wow.
we're having lunch.
Have fun with that. I'll go inside if it might, open if possible.
It is open, and you notice that, or I guess above the door, you see the symbol of a lightning bolt.
Am I gonna get zapped if I touch the door?
There's only one way to find out.
I'm opening the door with Mage Hand.
Okay. The door
What?
opens.
Alright, I'm going inside.
Okay. You have entered.
Do I see any kind of brazier or fire?
You see sort of kind of towards the back.
It's 3 in the morning.
Yep. It's a pretty small church. And kind of towards the back, you see a small brazier where people seem to be offering up something, making offerings, I guess. For the gods, you see them kind of burn like scraps of food. Somebody burns like a note, and they offer up a little prayer before kind of shuffling along.
Excuse me, is this free of use.
Uh, yes. Anybody is more than welcome to make an offering to Zeus or really any god. But here we mostly worship Zeus.
Well, that's delightful. Don't mind if I do. And I'm gonna take a whole hour casting Find Familiar while burning my stuff.
So yeah, you just trying to imagine that as you're kind of casting it, people kind of shuffle in next to you to put up their offering too. Get a few side glances because you're taking so long. It's like, wow, she's got a lot to talk to the gods about. But nobody stops you.
Oh, and I'm gonna summon Hazelnut
Shit.
once I'm done.
Ah,
Hazelnut.
shit.
It is the incarnate of Zeus. He has come down to say hello.
It's so cute.
All right. What is this? A weasel?
It is a weasel.
All right. So, where does it just like shows up and it's sort of on your shoulder? And just lets out a little yawn. As it.
Wait, were you doing this for an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You missed lunch.
It's... Oh, this is a bit new, and he sort of stretches, and kind of looks at you and goes, "How can I help?"
Well, there you are, Hazelnut. How you doing? I've got a task for you.
Oh, of course, always with the tasks. Okay, wait, how can I help?
I'll walk outside and explain all the way.
Okay.
We have to fool an old lady, and they're gonna help me with it.
Oh, is she mean? And eyes
She's
kind of
real
grow
mean.
wide. I don't know. I don't. Well, what do you need me to do?
I'm gonna well, she's mad at me, but you're gonna be my offering to her, like, as friendship.
Alright.
To form a friendship.
What?
Right?
Hazelnut's little weasel eyes grow wide. You're just gonna give me away?
Temporarily.
What if she's mean?
You'll be fine.
You know, weasel your way out of it.
She's not. She's not.
Ooh.
Alright, so
I
Nyla-
had to. I couldn't keep that one in.
Lila has spent an hour in the church. Ebron and
we've
Varian
been-
are eating giant hunks of meat. Did Alarin
me
get one
too.
too? Okay, you have
Alarin
this.
got one, and it's extremely comical because it's as big as she is.
And you just
I'm just. Varian is just staring in awe as you devour this thing faster than probably both Ebron and Varian, and just like, what?
And then the lady working the stands and it come up to you and says, "Now come on, boys, you got to eat up. You got to get another one."
Oh no.
Hold on. How much are these?
The 1 GP, one gold.
Okay,
Worth it.
we're good. Yeah, I'll spend at least 2 GP
Okay.
for 2 legs.
It's just the whole time.
I'm just gonna Alarin just like laying down on her back afterwards in the middle of the marketplace.
And you guys, after you guys devour your comically large turkey legs, you see Nyla come back with a green weasel on her shoulder.
Is there a pet shop here?
No. Am I close to them? I'll just go to them.
Yeah, figured you guys will all bump back into
Oh,
each other.
Have you been eating for an hour?
Maybe.
Yeah, we've been hanging out.
Productive, I see.
We were eating and drinking.
Oh, extra productive.
Oh, what is this you have with you now, Nyla?
This is Hazelnut.
Ooh,
My
hazelnut.
weasel pet.
Hazelnut. You have a
Hazelnut.
weasel now. As of when?
maybe 10 minutes ago. I had to use my herbs you bought me to summon it.
So that's what those were for.
Yes.
11 herbs and spices.
I kind of just like rub my temples, and I'm just like, why is it that one afternoon in town has been has seemed far more unbelievable than an entire outing to a swamp full of frogs.
Oh no.
Alarian just takes out her what looks like a lump of coal and just plays with it in her hands and
I kind of just like shrug it off, and I reached down to pet the weasel.
Oh yeah, she doesn't bite.
I'm very big, so I just used the 2-finger petting roll.
odd.
Oh, I like this one. Can I stay with this one instead?
I like pull my hand back.
Oh, this is just in Nyla's head.
Oh yeah. Only,
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
only me.
just making.
Maybe later you can hang out with him. But for now, I do have something for you to do.
Wait, hold up. Is this like a normal sized weasel? So is it like? I guess it's still like smaller than Nyla, right?
Oh yeah, it's a weasel or small.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a ferret-sized weasel, I
Okay,
guess,
just a
or a bit
normal.
bigger.
A fair-sized weasel, like a weasel-sized weasel. They're like the same size, right?
Yeah. Unless
Okay.
those are super small.
I love that description. It's like a ferret, but like a
But yeah,
weasel.
you were like, "Are is Nyla still bigger?" But I'm not that tiny.
Right. Yeah,
You're
you're not like
2'4".
a rabbit-sized
Yeah.
rabbit. Alright, okay.
That'd be funny though.
Thank you so much for watching. And again, we are playing this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to see any of this unfold as it happens, come drop by the stream. Also, all of our players are fellow streamers, and if you like what you heard, please go check them out. They are all absolutely fantastic folks. I'll have links to their Twitch pages down in the description below as well. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you all next time. Have a good one.